Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I hope you're good. Do you know what's really weird? Before we get into this video, I've been uploading daily still. I mean, I haven't missed a day really for a little while now, and somehow I feel like I'm being really inactive on the channel. I mean, it's really weird. Whenever I don't like upload a lot, I kind of get this feeling of like I'm being lazy and I'm not uploading. By the way, you might hear fireworks in the background. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. It's on my house. But I get really weird feelings like when I don't upload. It's super odd. But anyway, let's ignore all that. Today we're going to be talking about the new Saints Row map. Now, I want to just quickly confirm this is not the entire full map. There's still the desert area surrounding it, but this will be a kind of layout of the major parts, basically. It'll show us a lot about the map that we are going to be able to explore in the new Saints Row. So, let's get into it. So, here it is. Welcome to Santo Eliso. This will be the map we explore for the new games. So, one thing I want to just point out, as you can see, there are little black circles around the map. That will be where we can place our business or criminal venture thingy. I forgot the exact name for it, but it's basically, you know, the criminal organizations and the kind of businesses we can build. That'll be basically where the buildings can be placed. So, I'm glad that's cleared up for us already. And, yeah, it looks like there's a lot of places, so that'll be really cool. Now, just before we get into it, I want to just point out, as with anything with this new game, it is pure speculation. I only know so much, and I'm going off just the information I've got and the information that's publicly out there to you guys. I may get things wrong, and it may not be 100% accurate when the game comes out, so don't be too mad at me if I say something you completely disagree with here. It's purely just speculation and my thoughts on what the map is. So I guess there's no real good place to start here, so we'll start at the bottom left. As you can see, there is a mall. Yes. How insane is that? Now, the last Saints Row game that had a mall we could explore was 2. And it was one of my favourite locations to explore. We have that really cool boss fight with the Sons of Sandy guy. I forgot his name, sorry. But yeah, the General, that's him. We had that fight there, and it was really cool. So it looks like we'll actually have a nice map and mall to explore. And judging by the fact it's labelled, we're probably going to be able to go in. Why would they label a mall as like a main thing on the map if we couldn't enter it? So that's pretty exciting. We might have a fully explorable mall, which I think is really interesting. So just above that, you see a place called the Smelter Dome. Now here's a bit of speculation. As we know, the Idols have concerts all over the map, and I reckon this will probably be the biggest place for the concerts. I think this will be the main location where you will go and see concerts. Now this is 100% completely unconfirmed, okay? It is 100% just speculation and not truth. But in my opinion, the dome just kind of reminds me of like a big concert place. And I can definitely picture us having like some major events over there in like a concert area of the map. So that's really cool in my opinion. So that'll be nice to explore. And I think if my little theory is true, it'll actually add a lot to the game, you know what I mean? Now, just slightly up there, this will be part of the map we've probably already seen. You'll see Sanatorium Flats. I hope I'm saying that right. To me, that's probably just going to be the apartment complex area. As you saw, where Marshall's boot is, which is directly next to that, there was tons of skyscrapers and stuff, and like really higher class buildings and apartments. I reckon that area will probably be Marshall's like skyscraper modern area that we saw with the wingsuit trailer. So over there looks like we got a nice, cool, diverse, like flat apartment style area. Basically, a little mini city for us to explore, kind of like downtown Steelport, if that makes sense, and that'll be really cool. Obviously we need that in the game to make the city feel nice and alive, and that will definitely help, so that's really cool. Now just at the top you see Lakeshore. I reckon this will be a beach style area, you know, a nice little place. You can see some islands just at the top as well. It looks like we'll have a nice little few islands to explore, and it'll be really cool. Sorry if you can hear fireworks again, it's pretty annoying, but yeah, I reckon that will be a beach style area, and I definitely can't wait to look over there, because I think we've needed that for a while. I always think that one thing Saints Row's been missing is a nice little beach area for us to explore, kind of like I think Watch Dogs has a similar area, Watch Dogs 2, and this will just be really nice. I think it will keep it nice and diverse, so when driving between locations, there'll just be tons of places that are really different. Now, obviously, we're not going to ignore the elephant in the room by the location there, is the Museum of Santo Eliso. Are we really going to get a museum as well as a mall? This is looking hella Stillwater, that's all I'm saying. And I can't wait, bro. An explorable museum which shows you the history, the rich history of Santo Eliso, as they said themselves. Motherfucker, I can't wait to explore that shit, bro. Genuinely, everything I see about this game gets me so hyped. Like, legit, I sound like such a hype man. I feel like people are going to think I'm, like, fucking sucking up to Deep Silver here. But genuinely, I can't wait. A museum, bro? That's going to be absolutely insane. So, right at the top center, we have the Santo Eliso sign. We've seen this in the Welcome to Santo Eliso trailer. It looks nice. I like how it's going to be kind of, like, overshadowing the city. I think that'll have a really cool vibe, and it'll make us, remember Santo Eliso. I mean, with Steelport, it could have just been any shitty city, you know what I mean? And I feel like the Santo Eliso sign is going to really just signify that this is Santo Eliso, motherfucker. And then there's a building underneath it. I can't read it, sorry. Or if I can read it, I don't know what it means. But slightly next to it, we have like a marina, I think it means. I might be completely waffling here, but I reckon that'll probably be like a harbour place. You know, like a docks type thing. And yeah, that'll be really cool. Hopefully there'll be a lot of cool boats. I haven't actually seen any boat footage yet. I wonder if we're going to get any. Especially with that huge-ass lake in the middle of the map. It'd just be really cool if we could get some really dope boats to explore. And I feel like the boats have never been a strong suit of Saints Row. I think they were pretty lackluster in absolutely every game. So if we could get some cool-ass boats, that'd be pretty cool. Honestly, though, if I'm being real with you, not a huge worry for me. But, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say no to some cool-ass boats. Now, as you see on the right of the map, we have Old Town. Now, Old Town, we have seen some footage of this. It was very brief, but I pointed it out in my random things and irrelevant things you may have spotted in the Saints Row trailers or whatever. And there is a place called Fort Cullen, so I know this is 100% it because we actually saw a fort, and I pointed out how cool it'll be. So, Old Town, to me, looks like it's going to be kind of a medieval-looking, like, history place. I mean, that sounds, like, really obscure. But by the look of it, it had like a fort there, like a castle, and it was fully explorable and everything. So I imagine this is just going to have some really cool buildings, you know, and just kind of like be kind of old-timey, and that looks really cool to me. So I look forward to that. Then just down, you see the County Fairgrounds, I think that says. That looks really interesting to me. We already saw the big Ferris wheel thing, and it looks like it's probably going to be fairly abandoned and taken over by the idols. So that'll be really cool to explore with like the idols in control, and maybe with like the Criminal Ventures thing, we'll be able to fix it up and make it our own. Who knows? But it looks like there's going to be a lot of cool things to explore on that side. Now, at the bottom right, we have Mercado, Rancho Providencia, and Smelterville. Now, this is going to be probably an industrial part of the map, kind of the slum. I believe, I'm not sure, I can't remember. This is where, the Orange Gang, I'm sorry, Los Panteros. I believe this is where they're going to reside, a little rundown, beaten up, more Steelport looking area, you know, with, big, like, factories and shit. It looks like it'd be basically really cool to explore and give the Saints Row 3 fans, you know, a bit of nostalgia going back through, as, the industrial place is going to be quite cool for me to explore, because obviously, Saints Row 3 being a game I played a hell of a lot, it's going to remind me of that a bit, so that looks really cool. And then there's El Dorado. I also think the Los Panteros are going to be here as well. I think they're going to control the bottom right sort of the map, like, you know, the bottom center to bottom right. So, yeah, this is going to just be another rundown area, in my opinion. This is pure guess. There's also some sort of, like, weird building. I can't tell what it is. It kind of looks like one of those airport towers. So I'm going to take a stab in the dark here and hope that there's an airport, maybe, for us to fly planes and stuff and VTOLs. I mean, aircraft's already confirmed. So, yeah, I reckon this will probably have an airport down here. And this will be a place on the map we all come to get our aeroplanes and just stump jumps at the airport, as we have in pretty much every Saints Row game. So, that looks really cool. And we've done full circle, so the only thing left to talk about, really, and I think what is a really big aspect here, is the bridge in the middle of the map. The centre of this map has kind of just got a big hole of water, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. The bridge is really cool, and I'm not going to lie to you, the water thing turned me off at the beginning. I was a bit like, ugh. But judging by how expansive this map looks, I'm not worried. I think it'll actually be a really cool and neat addition, and I think the fact we have like a sort of like donut-shaped map, basically, will mean that going between areas will take a little longer, but you really get the feel of like the areas changing, whereas with maps like Stillwater, it was kind of like you're in one place, then you're in another place, then you're in another place. You don't really see the change, but obviously going in like a big circle, you have a lot more room to mess about with that change and not have to make it so abrupt. So I think that'd be really cool. I think that bridge is going to be really cool. I can't wait to see how that plays into the story. There'll definitely be some cool story moments on that bridge for sure. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think. I want to just again remind you that there will be a whole desert surrounding this. So if this map sounded a little small, there's still the desert to explore, and there's going to be tons of buildings out there. We've already seen them. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Sorry if I've not been as productive recently. College has kind of taken over me, and I mean, I'm still uploading daily, so I'm still more productive than, you know, the entire Saints Row community. I'm kidding. But for real, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. I love you, and goodbye.